I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I fucked that up. Hey, guys. It's Tommy Wiseau here with another crazy card trick. A crazy card trick tutorial. If you guys like card trick tutorials, you should definitely subscribe because there's a lot of them and there's a lot of content. People love content and I provide content. So here is a crazy trick that involves the selection of not only one cards, but two card selection here. So we have a card picked here and another card picked. Believe it or not, this is one of those crazy tricks that you guys see all the big people do. So here's the six of spades. That's the first card right here, the six of spades, and then we also have the three of diamonds. Three diamonds. That's a cool one, right? Of course, I don't know this because I'm on cough syrup. But now we actually got to the genesis and the crux of the trick. We're gonna claim that with our amazing cardistry. Oh, you don't know what cardistry is? Well, cardistry is the art of mixing cards in a way to show everybody that you have never seen a pussy. So that's what I'm going to illustrate for you now. You see, what you do is that you grab the deck and you cut the cards in like 12 different packets for fuck all reasons. But you see what that does is that sets the deck up in a special order that brings your cards, that's right, to the top of the deck, both fives. Your cards, the five of hearts and the five of spades. It brings them right to the top of the deck. And now what we could do is that we could actually show you more cards. Oh, those weren't your cards? The five of spades and the five of hearts weren't your card? Oh, then I'm going to have to find your card. All right, that's cool. That's fine. I'll just find your cards. See, if I give the deck a little bit of a squeeze and a toss, I can actually get two cards to come from the middle of the deck. And believe it or not, they're the... Are you sure you didn't pick the five of spades and the five of hearts? Okay, then in that case, that means that, wait a second. What's this right here? Then that means that your cards, the six of spades. Oh man, I guess that looks like a card trick. That looks like a card trick to me. Six of spades and three diamonds, those are the cards you picked. You know what? You should have stayed in school because you would have known that was going to happen if you would have stayed in school and paid attention in math class. Here's how to do this. Here's how to do this. I know it seems like a very simple, basic trick, but don't dismiss those. Just because they're simple doesn't mean you should just be like, oh, wow, that's garbage. Wow, really? A two-card transposition? People tend to enjoy these tricks where they're like, wait a second, you just found the cards that you put on the table. So that means, and there's a little bit of this kickback sort of thing. So here is how we do this trick. Now we're going to have two cards picked. In this case, we have this card, and then we have this card. But it could just as easily be this card and this card, right? It's really up to you. So now you're going to control these cards to the top of the deck via your favorite method. In this case, what I did is that I used a spread call. Can you guys say spread call? Did you guys say gonorrhea? 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 Great job. So you guys have multiple options. As I mentioned earlier, I use the spread call. And the way I do that is by looking at this video where Piggy breaks down the spread call. And you too could learn how to be a spread call master. That should hopefully prevent your body dysmorphia. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to call whatever card you want. This is going to aid in calling the cards in a moment when you show them. Because, see, this card acts as a slider. I cover it all in the video. You should watch that video. But you're going to call the card here. So in this case, we have the Jack of Hearts, which is called to the back. And then we have the other card that's selected, which is the Joker, which is, guess what? Called to the back. So now those cards have been successfully controlled to the bottom. Again, if you were just fooled, you should stop watching this video because that is well beyond your scope of understanding However, if you want to know how to do that, you should look at the video over here and hopefully learn the chops. So now that the cards are on the bottom, we need to control them to the top. And you do this in whatever absolute way you want. I personally like to do a double undercut where I take my pinky and I put it in there and I cut it right to the top of the deck. Have you ever fucked a chicken so hard it exploded? Well, now we have both cards on top of the deck and you're going to do whatever cardistry move you want. Here is the part where you insert whatever move you've practiced a ridiculous amount for no reason other than you saw somebody do it on Instagram. So you could do whatever move you want and say, look, I'm going to do some cardistry, and use that cardistry to control your cards to the top of the deck. Now, what you're going to do after you've done that really obnoxious move is that you're going to get a break underneath the third card from the top of the deck in preparation for a triple lift. You see that? Yeah, you guys get it. You guys are smart. So now you're going to lift these three cards up as one and show the top card of the deck and say, look, I found the first card. You're going to lift up everything and say, as a matter of fact, I found both your cards, the Queen of Hearts and the Four of Clubs. Now here, as you're exposing and as you're talking about how you've practiced your cardistry and that you've never messed up and that you are infallible when it comes to your unbelievable cardistry skills, you're going to take all these three cards as one, put it underneath the queen, and turn everything over and put these two cards on top, which are now your cards, on top of the table, and go, I'm never wrong when it comes to my cardistry. I've been practicing this for so long that I could always get each and every single card on top of the deck no matter what. Man, isn't it a great life I live? Isn't that a great life? You know, you don't have that ability. I do. I have that power because I've been in front of the mirror for about 10,000 hours. And of course, at some point, they're going to interrupt and go, excuse me, you didn't find our cards. Those cards on the table are not our cards. We didn't pick those cards. And you go, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you saying that I'm wrong? And they're going to say, of course you're wrong. So now what you do is that you're going to double undercut this top card to the bottom of the deck in preparation for this toss production from fucking Discovery of Witchcraft, apparently. It's been everywhere. So you're just going to squeeze the top card and the bottom card and throw the rest of the deck to your right hand, which is going to produce three cards. Then you're going to put one card away and reshoot it so that you could only get two cards, just like that. You see that? Perfect every time. So now what's happening is that the spectators think that you've produced two cards, which hopefully are going to be their cards. However, when you turn them over, it turns out that they are the cards that you thought previously were their cards. And they're going to go, wait a minute, those aren't my cards again. Those are the same cards you just found. And of course, when the spectators turn over the cards on the table here, they're going to realize, oh, those are our cards. You silly goose. So it's a little bit of a nice transposition trick. It's easy. It allows you to practice your triple lift. It allows you to practice your cardistry in context and not just going to the spectator and going, hey, you know, doing whatever it is that people do to show cardistry off. So that's it, guys. That's the trick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys practice it. I hope you guys do it the justice that it deserves. And I also hope you guys get something out of it. You know, usually when it comes to these card tricks, you see a lot of comments that are like, wow, unsub. So, you know, I hope that I see some comments that are like, wow, what a great trick, man. What a great opportunity for me to practice my cardistry in front of real, actual people. So I'm going to go. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go figure out different ways to use a mirror to watch my future disintegrate. When I see you again, 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 when I see you again.